Here we are with the Go Aura boys. Yes?
Yes.
I love it. We're going to talk and ask a couple questions right before AMZ United here. I'd love to just pick your brains a little bit about how your repricer works, but more or less why it's my favorite repricer.
That's a good question. I'm not going to answer for you, but what most people say, first and foremost, I never start with the product. I start with our team, Finn especially. We don't outsource anything, which I think is kind of important, right? You have good software, and then you try to get support, and it's just offshore. Nobody cares. We take a completely different approach. So one, team's super passionate. Everybody on the team is. Two, we're known as the most intuitive interface, right? I think our challenge is how do we take something highly complicated and boiling it down to be easy and intuitive to use, and that's the critical mass. Right?
100%. That's why I use it.
Right.
It's super clean.
Yeah.
It's like one of the only UIs
Yeah.
in the whole Amazon space that is
Yeah.
intuitive and easy to use.
And we marry that with complexity on the back end, right? So we have AI or Maven. We call it Maven.
Yeah.
Had to give it a cool name.
Yeah.
So it's how do you, again, take something that you can increase the performance on, make it more complicated for how we're getting that performance, but get rid of the complexity from the end user. So your rule-based strategies have 15 to 30 settings, no matter what company you go with, even ours. Maven has one. Right? How do you want to set your minimum prices? We take care of everything else. And that's important.
What's your minimum ROI?
Yeah.
And then that's it.
And then we recently came out with something called the early stage program, right? So for sellers doing less than 10 grand a month, it's $27, and we don't ding you for paying less to get lower speeds, right? Some companies will do that, reprice every 15 minutes. It's not good enough. So for $27, we do instant repricing. You get access to Maven, Hyperdrive, which we haven't even talked about, which is its own speaking kind of thing.
It is.
Personal onboard, it's mobile optimized. It works on your phone. It's just, it's easy to use,
It's mobile optimized.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that's something that I had no idea about.
Yeah.
So we don't have a native, it's not an app you would download from the App Store, but if you visit Aura from your
you
web browser,
bookmark it,
and it behaves just like a mobile app.
Yeah.
It's fully
Unreal.
optimized for
I'm not
user.
logged in right now, of course, but
You bookmark it and it acts like an app.
right there.
Add it to your homepage.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So right there, it's perfect.
So cool.
Another big value add, for Aura specifically. I'm obviously a bit biased, but you also get access to us. Our team and our insights as well. And so my role as customer success, with Aura, is to be able to jump in and kind of translate what's going on in the app itself to a less technical audience. And in 30 minutes, I can make them an expert on what levers to move and how to increase the ROI, not just of your business, but also out of our platform as well.
Epic.
And I will say, I have tested this. I think Aura is the only repricing tool that works on pretty much any device.
Yeah.
I've used it on my Tesla. So you can have your full self-driving going and be repricing on the browser, and it works beautifully.
Unreal.
It's great. I haven't tried it on an Apple Watch
I don't know if
yet,
that's
but
safe, but
but it works.
If it's a Sunday, because that's when I do my repricing checks, and I'm stuck at let's say a light.
But let's say you're doing RA, right?
Yeah.
A lot of sellers are getting Teslas now and stuff like that.
I love
and
that.
I
Wow.
hate seeing sellers jump on Twitter and post a picture and they're I'm updating my repricing, and they're on their laptop in their car.
On a hotspot.
One, your phone's already in your hand when you're sourcing.
True.
Just do whatever you need right then and there.
Wow.
Or just relax in the Tesla and pull it up on the browser.
I love that.
DWR, driving while repricing.
Wow.
That was good, see?
What they might have a partnership with Tesla.
We
I don't know.
maybe in the future,
They might have a future partnership with Tesla, but ultimately what these guys have been working on is my main repricer that I use just due to the UI and the simplicity.
That's it.
Right?
Yeah.
And ever since they launched Maven, I've just been telling all my students to do your early program as well, because that's such an easy way into the repricing
It's
world.
affordable.
I've told everyone, use Amazon as repricing initially, because that's the free thing that you could do. But with this early program, you
can
guys-
reprice up, actually.
You guys can reprice up
Amazon won't
and
do that.
sideways and down.
And one thing too, test me on all this, right? Go on X, go on Twitter, and search Aura Repricer, and see what people are posting. They're getting sales above the buy box consistently. And so I love when we had this today at lunch. Somebody was like, "Hey, sell me on Aura." I was like, "We don't do that here. You go use it. Let's onboard you, and you tell me."
Literally.
Let the performance.
And that's why
speak
it's
for
such a
itself.
great tool, because it's literally go use it and go check it out. And that's why I'm having you guys on this video, is because I use it and I love you guys, and here we are. So guys, go check out Aura Repricer. If you're not familiar with it, just go to the link in my bio, check it out. I'm sure you'll be able to find it there. Sign up for an onboarding. And the what's it called?
Early stage.
Early stage program. That's best for everyone. So See you on the next one.